Hey guys, how's it going? PDKJim2386. If you're wondering what's going on at the moment, it's being shot from a different angle. This is, obviously, if you couldn't tell already. It's because I've got myself a new digital camcorder. Money was right at the time, so I thought, why the hell not? We'll try something a little bit different. So I've gotten myself a digital camcorder again, obviously, as I've just said. I've had it for about a week and a half now, along those lines. It's only been today that I've been able to pick myself a SD card up for the camera, the right sized one for it. So now I'm able to shoot videos other than using the Mac, which is right beside me, which is currently switched on to be used for editing this new footage here. So, woohoo! I've actually been asked a couple of questions about my next video. Obviously, this is not the one that I'd said that was going to be coming up next. So, just to clarify, yes, I am going to be doing a top 10 video games, and I've been told to expose the list. No, I'm not going to be doing that. If you know me, you probably know what my top 5 will be. But writing out the list alone as a top 10 was extremely difficult because I kept having new games just bum rushing into my head, and you know, it was just rearranging the list so much so that you know, I've had to put quite a few down as honourable mentions. But with how the list is looking at the moment, I'm sticking with the top 10. I've got a couple of honourable mentions, but you know, if I do think of any more that I've missed out, I might even push it up to being a top 20 list and do it as 2 separate videos, as 20 to 11 and then 10 to 1. Or I could release them as separate episodes, as you know, 20 on the list, 19, 18, so on and so forth, all the way up through to 1. But I'm not going to do that. Basically because, you know, you don't want to be clicking on separate videos all the time and just to get through a list. So I might do it in the format of for now as it is 10 through 6 and then 5 through 1. But you know, that's all entirely decisive of what I would like to do. So yeah, you know, the top 10 list will be coming out when I get all of the appropriate footage, and you know, just being able to get my hands on all of it, and then it'll be a matter of editing it, and then I'll have to do voiceovers over all of it, because this is the kind of work that actually goes into doing a simple video that you see on YouTube. I mean, I was expecting some work to come in through doing videos on YouTube. So I just thought to myself, you know, why not? We'll give it a go, and it's a bit of fun, and people seem to enjoy my material enough as it is. So yeah, I will be doing the top 10 soon. As a matter of fact, after this video, I think we're going to start searching for all of the appropriate gameplay footage and whatever else I can get my hands on. And also, I've been asked by several friends as well, seems as you're doing it for video games, will you be doing it for films? And the answer to that one is yes. And as of recently, I was thinking about movies and stuff that I like, and I thought, well, you know, I like a lot of films, as I'm like a big film buff anyway, but what am I going to do in terms of the top 10? And having watched another film recently, well, last night should I say, that kind of edited the list around, because I'd forgotten how much fun this film actually was, and I think it will make it into my top 10. And I'm not going to lie to you now that some of my favourite films are like films based off superheroes and the comics, like Marvel and DC. And you know, and there's like the few action films as well, there's the comedies and whatnot, which is going to make a top 10 even more difficult than it already is. But as like top 20s and top 25s go, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I will be able to get the appropriate permission to use the films, but well, use clips of the movies, should I say. But honestly, I'm not going to let it worry me, because let me just back up a minute here, because there's like people that do video game lists and playthroughs and whatnot, and you know, I can't really say that I've heard of much trouble coming from it. But you know, it's not like they're going to tell everyone who's on the subscribers list, hey, I've been banned from YouTube again. But sometimes they do put videos up of it anyway, which is counterintuitive, counterintuitive to the point I was just making. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the top 10 movies. I'll be doing top 10 video games as well. The video game list, like I say, is already written out. It's a matter of getting all of the footage ready, and then it'll be a matter of editing and voiceover. And I want to try and make it as professional as possible, because you know, I'm not like any of these other people who can speak just a full sentence without umming and erring like I do. It's not like a matter of literacy or intelligence or anything like that. It's just the way that I speak, you know. It is a bit slow, and I might be a bit hard to understand at times. But you know, I just think that, you know, the way that I talk is just the way that I am. You know, I might be a bit slow, but I do have intelligence behind me as well. And you know, when I'm coming around to making these videos, I've had a full day myself. I'm tired. But, you know, it's just for you, the fans. I make the videos and, you know, you enjoy them. So, anyway, with that said, next videos that you'll be seeing coming out will be maybe another short video coming out as, you know, comedy sketch. As what it seems to be now is short. What I've put on the fan page has been, you know, comedy in bite-sized chunks. And I know that I'd said in the QuickTime event video before that it was probably a record shortest video that I would have done, and it was about 2 minutes and 47 seconds, something like that. And then the next video that comes out, the PDKJim2386 short video, Fire Starters, was only like 49 seconds long, so I thought, wow, that's kind of fucked me over already. I look like a twat. Yeah, so anyway, next videos coming out will be top 10 video games, top 10 movies, shorts. You know, I've not really been having any more questions other than what's up next. So, you know, if you want to send your questions in to me, I'm more than willing to answer them. And, you know, if you've got any suggestions for the show as well, I'll have a ponder, I'll have a think. And, you know, if you've got any ideas for playthroughs or, you know, you know, game reviews, anything like that, just let me know. I will give it a think, and more than likely I might say yes, but if it's like completely absurd and ridiculous and if it's going to cost me too much money, then no. So that is basically all there is. With the camera as well, hopefully, depending on how the editing goes with the videos from the camera and how import-export works, I could be looking at, well, we could be looking at some other things as well. You know, could try some single-shot movies, perhaps. You know, shot from a single-angle camera. Oh, excuse me. You know, and given the permission as well, I might be able to put wrestling shows up, or at least music videos to promote the DVDs. You know, which I hope all of you will like, and I'll try and edit it all out and get permission to use the music and whatnot. Because I know there's a couple of YouTube channels that allow you to use the music, but it's just a matter of linking up to their YouTube channel as well, so they get as much publicity as the video does, and if anyone likes the music, that they'll go onto their page and subscribe and whatnot. So I'll do that. I mean, I've got to thank Silent Redemption again for letting me use the song Chariots of Fire. As usual, the link will be in the description as well for the video, so for the song, sorry. But you'll be able to go onto their Facebook page as well through the description. You'll be able to find the YouTube channel, and as always you'll be able to find the PDKJim2386 fan page. Both of them, because there's one fan page as a group and there's a fan page, which, you know, I'm really surprised to have seen, considering I've only got like 10 subscribers. But over 250, I think actually it's starting to creep up now to about 270, 280 views on videos now, between the one or two that I've done between the thank you message. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping to bring you some more stuff now that I've got the money to use, well, to have the new camera, and you know, only good things can come from it. So, you know, again, like I've said, if you want any material done, or you want me to cover anything, video game reviews, whatever, if you want me to cover anything in the news, I'll do that. As long as it's, you know, within reason, nothing too, you know, outlandish or anything like that. So, yeah. Oh man, it's been a very long day, as you can probably tell. But anyway, I digress. I am PDKJim2386, and I'm out.